I would now like to introduce the president of this year's senior class, Jayla Frith.
Good morning, graduates, faculty, family, and friends of Holton Arms. My name is Jayla Frith, and I'm honored to speak to you on behalf of the class of 2017. My journey at Holton began 6 years ago when I was fortunate enough to be accepted into the hallowed halls of this institution. While I was nervous and timid, I did not need to be. In fact, I was immediately embraced by the nurturing and loving community of Holton, which has continued to encourage and foster love and education along the way, not just for me, but for every graduate here today. Every journey has a beginning, and that day was mine. Today is the beginning of another one. Along the road to where we stand today, I'm good. Hold on. Along the road to where we stand today, there has been an ever-changing landscape of experiences. With each twist and turn of the road, we have discovered pieces of ourselves. To some of us, like me, we have discovered a love for leadership. Others have found a passion for the arts, while some have unraveled the mysteries of science, or an innate love for literature, or a zeal for community service and global perspectives. No matter what has sparked the fire within us, one thing remains certain: our love for Holton, an appreciation for helping turn an unwritten blank story into words. As we say goodbye today and hello to the next chapter, we will carry these moments with us. The memories are forever ingrained, and today we leave you with a gift. Together with the 70 other girls in the class of 2017, we have created a ceramics quilt centered around the phrase, "I love Holton because," to commemorate all of the wonderful pieces of Holton that have helped us and encouraged us along the way. Each one of us has individualized the tile in an effort to express what is already in our hearts. Like the Holton community, all of the smaller pieces of this quilt come together to create a larger image, just like all of the individuals in this class have come together to create something larger. We are leaving behind this quilt as a departing gift, and thank you to all of those who have taken the time to nurture our spirit along the way. I'll never forget the Good Morning Jay from Donnie and Wilson at the front desk, the smell of the formaldehyde from Rat Dissection Day, the cupcakes on Happy Birthday Holton, the countless study halls, and simply just the feeling of being home. Holton is truly a special place, and we hope that this quilt will honor our memory as the years pass. Congratulations, 2017. I am honored to call you all my sisters.
Thank you, Jayla, and thank you to all of you for creating this really unique and wonderful class gift. I can't wait to see it in its final version. So, on that note, I love Holton's class of 2017 because you are collectively and individually outstanding young women, intelligent, athletic, talented in music and art. You've learned to think, to write, to analyze. You've developed your unique voices and become effective advocates for yourselves and your points of view. I love Holton's class of 2017 because you are creative, thoughtful, caring, and hardworking. Because you persevere in the face of challenges. Because you've developed growth mindsets. Because you're committed to issues you care about. And because through your coursework, your extracurricular activities, and through time abroad, fully 61% of you went on a junior journey. You have broadened your horizons and gained perspectives in ways that will serve you well as you head out into the wider world. Through the process of your own growth into adulthood, you have contributed to Holton in many ways. You have moved us with your artwork. You have delighted us with your music, sung and played. There's a reason that Mrs. Poggenstecker chose to give the Choral Music Prize to all 18 members of the senior class in chorus. You have entertained us and made us think through your acting. You've demonstrated prowess in STEM, in chemathon competitions, and in robotics, taking home the Documentation and Spirit of Botball awards. You're also an athletic group who helped us win a regular season co-championship in softball last year, and this year earned back ISL trophies in tennis and swimming, as well as whimsical. You've contributed to Maryland and WIMRA championships in crew, as well as qualifying for nationals, and finishing second in the ISL in track and third in lacrosse behind 2 nationally ranked teams. All that meant, thanks in part to you, that Holton came in second overall in the ISL and won the Fine Pedal Trophy, the best we've done in the 10 years I've been here. It's no surprise that 6 of you will be competing in college as Division I athletes. You've been recognized outside of school as well. Bethesda Magazine has named 2 of you extraordinary teens, and 2 of you have received the President's Volunteer Services Award. Among you are a winner of the National Center for Women in Technology Aspirations in Computing Award for the Maryland and Delaware region, as well as one of Trending 40's Generation Z's 20 Rising Stars Under 20. You are all-state musicians, and your writing and artwork has been recognized numerous times with Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. And the Photographers Forum, the Congressional Art Competition, and the Yellow Barn Studios have all selected your paintings and pictures. You've been named All ISL, All Wilma, and All Met athletes. Among you is a DC certificate winner of the Princeton Prize in Race Relations, as well as a Foot Locker Scholarship recipient. Just one part of the over $5.2 million in merit aid that colleges and universities awarded you. And 3 of you received Service Academy appointments. We will remember you for all these things, but also for some of the less quantifiable contributions you have made. You've experienced a number of firsts. The first class to go through the revised science curriculum, beginning with physics in 9th grade. The first class to have only 1 set of annual exams throughout your Holton career. The first class to participate in Mello all 4 years. The first class to serve as senior leaders in HARP. The first group of seniors to help lead an all-school field day. And you've helped design a new leadership program. You're also the first class to add a sleep-in to your fall retreat, and you focused your time on having fun, but also on defining your legacy. As you hoped, you've succeeded in leaving a legacy. We'll remember you as kind and thoughtful, as having made a real effort to reach out to younger students. We'll remember you for all the qualities I listed above, and for your love and loyalty to Holton. It was you who responded to a social media attack on your school with the hashtag #ILoveHoltonBecause, which quickly went viral, prompting an outpouring of affection and pride in what is about to become your alma mater. I have rarely been prouder of a group of students as I watched those testimonials pop up on Facebook. I am so glad that with your I Love Holton Because mosaic or quilt, you have institutionalized that part of your legacy. And we'll remember you for your sense of fun. I hope that the Happiness Club's Blue and White Egg Hunt, and more importantly, the puppy party, will become annual events. Your first day of school video and t-shirts, a takeoff on, appropriately, 17 magazine, were clever and entertaining. And we're loving your Senior Spirit Day theme of McDonald's. Whether you were snoozing it, celebrating it, or learning it, you showed Holton as a place worth loving. We will remember you too, as young women who taught us. It was members of your class who got so excited about computer programming that you persuaded us to buy a 3D printer and to create a makerspace. You taught us to code through the annual Hour of Code, which you ran in middle and upper school for 4 years. Your example and enthusiasm pushed us to incorporate coding throughout the curriculum. Now, beginning with the class of 2022, all students will take a computational learning class starting in 7th grade. You taught us that we needed to explain more fully why we're teaching physics in 9th grade and why we're teaching it the way we are. And this year, as the fierce partisanship that characterizes American society burst the Holton bubble, you challenged us to think about what we stand for and to give you the tools to navigate these stormy waters. I'm the first to acknowledge that we haven't done this last as well as we could have, but I promise we're going to keep trying. Moreover, we have faith that the future will be better because ultimately you hold it in your hands. You will always have each other, and you've acknowledged how much that means to you when you named the class of 2017 as your role models on your International Women's Day post-its that still stick firmly to the window outside the senior lounge. We're confident you'll always find the necessary strength and the courage of your convictions to change the world. In the meantime, it's time to say goodbye to you McSistas. The class of 2017, we're already missing it. I will now invite Chris Lynch, director of the upper school, to join me for the awarding of diplomas. Families. The official photographer is capturing this moment. Diplomas will be awarded in alphabetical order. In some cases, diplomas will be awarded by members of the Holton Arms Board of Trustees or faculty and staff. It's a tradition at Holton Arms that as we present her diploma, we take the time to say something about the accomplishments of each girl. You'll also notice that after the graduates receive their diplomas, they participate in another Holton tradition, which is to walk back to the lectern where Mrs. Hewlett is standing and sign the book of graduates that every woman who has ever graduated from this school since 1933 has signed, over 7,900 of them. Yasmin Almudine is the daughter of Vandana Gyandar and Khalid Adel Almudine. Interested in music and theater, she had roles in 6 upper school productions and enjoyed her time in chorus and chamber singers. She especially loved the chorus trip to Italy. Indeed, Yasmin says her confidence comes from these experiences. An avid writer, Yasmin was president of Scroll as well as a scribe editor. Her poetry won the 9 Scholastic Writing Awards. She was a proud member of Holton's Chemathon team and a 2-year national finalist in the National Chemistry Olympiad. An equestrian and a rower, she says crew taught her, quote, to push herself beyond her limits. Yasmin did both a science research project and the junior journey to Peru, earning a place as a STEM and a global scholar. A true global citizen, Yasmin researched the Hajj for her senior project. She has treasured her friendships, her teachers, and the many opportunities Holton has offered her. Yasmin graduates with highest honors and will attend Yale University. Nora Harris Apt is the daughter of Faith and Dr. Coleman Apt. Devotion to her school and a strong desire to give back have been the hallmarks of Nora's experience at Holton. Nora is the quintessential good sport. Elected to HAA in the fall of her junior year, she completed 12 seasons on Holton's athletic teams, playing volleyball, basketball, and softball. She was also captain of the basketball and softball teams this year. Her combination of grit, resolve, and friendly competition make her a model in the eyes of teammates and coaches alike. Nora's leadership continued off the court and field into the community. She was a highly valued peer counselor, worked many hours for boosters, and did her senior project at Brown House. Nora has shown dedication and loyalty to the school community throughout her time here. Nora graduates with honors and will attend the University of Richmond. Would Leslie Armitage please join me at the podium? Madison Lee Armitage, known to us as Maddie, is the daughter of Leslie and Clark Armitage and sister of Carly, class of 2022, and Darcy, class of 2026, and goddaughter of Laura Havener Hunsaker, class of 1985. She was a 4-year member of Orchesis, where she enjoyed dancing and the challenge of choreography. Maddie joined the chorus when she came to Holton in grade 9 and earned a spot with chamber singers her senior year. She embraced the opportunity of global education when she joined her classmates on the chorus trip to Italy and took a junior journey to India this past summer. Maddie has demonstrated her continued interest in global perspectives in her senior project, where she joined 2 other seniors at Cafe Diem, a culinary adventure whose profits go to UNICEF. Maddie has valued her time at Holton, where she was challenged to work hard and to grow as a scholar and an artist. She will attend Franklin and Marshall College, but will begin her college experience with a study abroad program in London. Catherine Merrill Babbitt is the daughter of Christy and Ross Babbitt. Katie has pursued her passion for the performing arts as an active participant in the theater program for the last 4 years, with roles ranging from Scapin's Hyacinth to Mary Warren in The Crucible. Katie's artistic pursuits are not limited to this stage, as she loved her experiences as a photographer throughout her upper school years. Katie showed her interest in global education, first with a trip to Spain, and then last summer on a junior journey trip to Peru, where she took a picture of a Peruvian cat that earned her a Scholastic Silver Key Award. Katie has also hosted students from Peru and France. Katie has been a Girl Scout for 12 years, where she has just been named a recipient of a Gold Award. In line with many of her other activities, Katie served as co-president of the Happiness Club this year. She is extremely grateful for the time she has spent at Holton. She graduates with highest honors and will attend Carleton College. Christine Allison Anderson Baca is the daughter of Allison and Kurt Baca. She is a 10-year girl who's been involved in many areas of school life. For all 10 years, Christine has played in Holton's orchestra as a violist and a harpist. Christine has also enjoyed playing the harp with the National Harp Ensemble in Richmond during the summer. For the past 4 years, she swam for the Holton swim team. As a builder, programmer, and co-president this year, Christine led the robotics team to the Bot Ball tournament, where they won a documentation award, Bot Ball Spirit Award, and 5th place finish overall. Well done, Christine. This past summer, she interned at a George Washington University lab, where she helped analyze a sea lion's hydrodynamically efficient clap and build a robotic flipper. For her that's one of the easier senior research, so just bear with me. For her senior project, Christine built a sea perch, a remotely operated underwater vehicle. No surprise, Christine graduates with high honors and will attend the University of Virginia's School of Engineering. Would Captain McGuigan please join me at the podium? Captain McGuigan is representing the United States Naval Academy and is here to present Lillian Baker her appointment to the Academy. Lillian Grace Baker is the daughter of Mark Baker and Ellen Locker and the sister of Claire, class of 2013. Lillian was a 4-year member of swing choir and upper school chorus. As a junior and senior, she was a peer counselor and she served as co-president in her senior year. Lillian was a 12-season athlete at Holton. She was a 2-year member of the varsity field hockey and basketball teams and captain of varsity field hockey in her senior year. Lillian followed her sister's footsteps on the varsity softball team and was captain in her junior and senior years. Over 4 years as Holton's starting pitcher, Lillian struck out more than a few batters and led the team to tie for the first in the upper division of ISL in her junior year. Lillian appreciates the exceptional environment at Holton, which helps students to build confidence and develop faith in themselves. Lillian graduates with highest honors and will attend the United States Naval Academy. Nirupa Ballin is the daughter of Bala and Dakshi Pillai. Nirupa has distinguished herself in her upper school years by the many ways she has given of herself in the broader community. She served as treasurer of the Community Service Club and has cared for disabled and abused animals at Stargazing Farm and patients at Holy Cross Germantown Memorial Hospital. Nirupa also enjoyed 3 years on the Holton crew team, rowing on the Varsity 8. Her biology classes have piqued her interest in how the human body works, and she hopes to pursue a career in medicine. Outside of Holton, she has devoted 8 years to the study of Indian classical dance, giving a breathtaking performance to the India Mellow Group during her junior year. Nirupa is grateful to have spent 6 years with 70 sisters, people with whom she can talk about anything. Nirupa graduates with honors and will attend Boston University. Margaret Ann Primrose Ball is the daughter of Dave Ball and Ann Frizzell. In her extracurricular life, Margaret stands out for her 2 passions, riding and playing the violin. Both have required tremendous commitment. She has been riding horses since she was 9 years old, and she has managed to ride almost daily while at Holton, no small feat. She competes with her 2 horses, Punch and Kyle, on the AAA circuit. Margaret has also greatly enjoyed playing violin in Holton's string and chamber orchestras for many years. While these are her most visible activities, Margaret also gives significant time to community service. Her summer service trips to West Virginia with her church youth group have been especially important to her. As she leaves Holton, Margaret will value most her memories of her global education trip to India, as well as the lasting impact her teachers have had on her. Margaret graduates with high honors and will attend Carleton College. Briar Hawkins Banfield is the daughter of Lisa and Landon Banfield. Both her mother and her aunt, Dale Anderson Banning, are members of the class of 1981. Briar is a 10-year girl. She was a varsity swimmer for 4 years and played JV lacrosse, serving as captain in her sophomore year. Briar is proud to have been a 4-year member of the blue-white team leadership, including her service as president and co-captain of the blue team. In addition, she was extensively involved in the Think Pink Club her junior and senior years, where she helped to start the Powder Puff football fundraiser at Landon. Last summer, Briar traveled with her classmates to India and also spent time volunteering locally with the Cabin John Park Volunteer Fire and Rescue Department. As her senior project, Briar trained to become a firefighter and an EMT. According to Briar, this experience has been the most profound and exciting of her life. As a result, she expects to pursue a career in the medical field. Briar graduates with honors and will attend the University of Maryland. Olivia Ann Barnello is the daughter of Michael and Susie Barnello. In addition to carrying a heavy academic load, Olivia has also devoted much time to the Holton swim team and community service. She was co-captain of the team this year and a driving force behind the team's many successes in this banner year. She has also contributed her time and energy to various causes, including the Special Olympics and Scotland's Storm, where she tutored elementary school children. Last year's junior journey to India was eye-opening for Olivia. She feels inspired and transformed by the experience. Olivia also has a passion for adventure, and she has visited 6 out of the 7 continents with her family. Olivia is thankful for the sisterhood and the sense of community that Holton provides. She graduates with honors and is headed to Cornell University, where she will study hotel administration. Anjali Bhatia is the daughter of Sonia and Sanjay Bhatia. Anjali was the quintessential student journalist in her upper school years, serving as editor-in-chief of Scribbler for 2 years and layout editor of Scroll this year. Her keen attention to detail and affinity for layout have led to significant updating of the school newspaper, the introduction of scribbling, the newspaper's website, and another Gold Crown Award for Scroll. Outside of the publications room, Anjali brought her top-notch game to the tennis court as number 3 singles for 3 seasons on the varsity team. A highlight of her tennis career was winning ISLs in her senior year. Anjali is passionate about protecting the environment, leading school-wide activities each year in her 2 years as president of the Environmental Awareness Club. Don't let her see you using a plastic water bottle. Anjali will graduate with highest honors and will attend the University of Pennsylvania. I would now like to invite Sergeant First Class Don Carr to the podium. Leonora Caroline Perfume is the daughter of David Perfume and Laura Farthing Berthume, class of 1982, and the sister of Alexandra, class of 2013. Outside of her academic classes, Lea has enjoyed sports, including cross-country and swimming, as well as artistic pursuits, including singing in the chorus and chamber singers, and taking a drawing and painting major. Lea has been a student leader during her time at Holton, holding positions as Punch co-president, Culinary Club co-president, Animal Rights Club president, Track and Field co-captain, and member of RA for 4 years. Lea has a natural gift for language. Already fluent in French, she spent her years here learning Chinese. She would like to thank Ms. Zheng for helping her to appreciate and love the language. Lea would like to thank all of her wonderful and inspiring teachers she has had, especially Mrs. Green for always taking time to check in, and Mrs. Sherbel for being kind and supportive. Lea graduates with highest honors and will attend to Princeton University on an ROTC scholarship. Ariela Booker is the daughter of Erica Booker and sister of Adrielle, class of 2021. Arielle has impressed everyone who has worked with her diligence, sense of responsibility, and generosity to others. She's been involved in the Black Student Union since 9th grade and a passionate photography major since 10th. She has exhibited work for the last 3 years in Holton's Photo Week, and she has won 2 Scholastic Art Awards for photography. She's been a member of the Holton crew team as a coxswain since 9th grade, and she received the prestigious BB Award last year and MVP for crew this spring. Outside of school, Ariel is a photographer and volunteer at Central Union Mission. Ariel graduates with honors and will be attending Bucknell University next year, where she will serve as a coxswain for the women's rowing team. Lindley Irene Burnham is the daughter of Warren and Renee Burnham. Inducted into the International Thespians Honor Society as a freshman, Lindley spent as much time as possible in drama productions, acting, singing, and providing all kinds of tech support. She was a model for those with whom she worked in terms of her dedication to duty and the pleasure she drew from the glorious productions of which she was a part. She enjoyed her experience as a member of chamber singers and chorus, and she appreciated the opportunity to travel in Italy as part of the concert tour. Lindley is especially devoted to her writing and Latin studies. She is also a certified sailing instructor and has sailed competitively since age 12, serving as fleet captain and race commander at Deep Creek Lake. Lindley graduates with highest honors and will attend the College of William and Mary. Would Captain McGuigan please join me again at the podium? Captain McGuigan is representing the United States Naval Academy this time to present Rebecca Chan with her appointment. Rebecca Chan is the daughter of Sung-hee Kim and Hing Chan and the cousin of Ria Chong, class of 2012. Rebecca has embraced life at Holton, from playing the trumpet in jazz band to serving in boosters. A talented figure skater, Rebecca earned golds in both moves in the field and free skate. Rebecca spent 2 summers working at Walter Reed, where she pursued her interest in research and medicine. She would like to thank Mrs. Hanson for teaching her the necessary skills of growth mindset and resilience. Highlights of Rebecca's upper school career have been scroll, chorus, and her English War and Lit class. She would like to thank Ms. Salata for helping her to find her voice, Mrs. Poggenstecker for emphasizing the importance of expressing gratitude, and her classmates for being such supportive friends. Rebecca graduates with high honors and will attend the United States Naval Academy. Zoey Pei-Ying Chen is the daughter of Carmen Cheng and Stephen Chen. She is a 10-year girl. Zoey has carried a heavy academic load of honors and AP courses and appeared to do it all without breaking a sweat. Her extracurricular interests at Holton have ranged widely. She was first alto saxophonist and soloist in the Holton Arms Wind Ensemble and Jazz Band, programmer for the robotics team, actress in school theater productions, and co-president of Asia Club. When not drinking bubble tea and enjoying rare moments of downtime, Zoey has devoted much of her summers flexing and expanding her cybersecurity chops at local internships, online cyber defense training camps, and hacker conferences in Las Vegas. She is grateful for the leadership skills, self-confidence, self-expression, and flexibility Holton has helped to cultivate in her. Zoey graduates with highest honors and will study computer engineering at Virginia Tech. Sara Elizabeth Christner is the daughter of Richard and Donna Christner. Sara has been a major contributor to Holton music throughout her upper school life. As a sophomore, she traveled to Italy with her fellow musicians on the Holton concert tour. Playing the flute, she was a member of wind ensemble for 4 years. She was first chair in both the wind ensemble and chamber orchestras for the last 3 years, and as a senior, Sara served as president of wind ensemble. In addition, Sara has played in the pit orchestra for 3 years for Holton and Landon musical productions. Sara is also a successful athlete. She played volleyball at both the JV and varsity level for 4 years and played on the softball team for 3. For her senior project, she volunteered at the Poplar Springs Animal Shelter, where she helped to care for abused and abandoned farm animals. Sara graduates with high honors and will attend Colgate University. Madeline Grace Croak is the daughter of Anna Maria Lim and Paul James Croak. Madeline is a 10-year girl. A passionate musician, Madeline played the viola in the Holton Orchestra and Chamber Orchestra. She was also a mainstay in Holton's improv troupe. Madeline's commitment to making the world a better place was another constant in her life. She became involved in social justice issues through her church, supporting the Black Lives Matter movement through vigils and fundraisers. After adopting her dog Sadie, Madeline started volunteering at the Lost Dog and Cat Rescue Foundation, a nonprofit devoted to saving abandoned pets. As Madeline leaves Holton for the last time, she feels especially grateful to her English teachers who helped her to capture her voice on the page. Her teachers, in turn, will miss Madeline's insight and her sense of humor. Madeline will attend Loyola University, New Orleans. Olivia Lee Daneker is the daughter of Amy Kwok and Michael Daneker. Olivia is a 10-year girl. Known to her friends for her maturity, steadiness, and sense of responsibility to others, Olivia was a driving force on the varsity soccer and cross-country teams. She was also a 4-year varsity starter at second base for the varsity softball team. She is most proud of her induction into HAA and receiving ISL AA honors her junior year. For the past 4 years, Olivia worked as a writer, news editor, and lead layout editor of Scribbler. She is also an accomplished photographer, winning the Photographers Forum Finalist Award the past 2 years. Olivia is a believer in global education, taking trips to both Spain and Peru, where she had unforgettable adventures. Olivia graduates with highest honors and will attend Rice University. Maya Das is the daughter of Anu and Shaz Das. Her aunt, Anitha Bempati Shrikunda, is a member of the class of 1994. Maya is a 10-year girl. She's been a leader on the varsity tennis team throughout her time in upper school. Maya has been a nationally ranked player since the age of 10, winning many singles and doubles titles at the regional and national levels. She has traveled the country to play and trained in Paris at the Lagardère tennis facility. Sorry, I don't speak French. Maya has been instrumental in helping Holton reach the ISL championships all 4 years and take home 2 titles. In addition, Maya has been a mainstay on Scribbler throughout her high school career, serving as managing and web editor her senior year. Maya went to India last summer on a junior journey, and she graduates as a global scholar. Maya graduates with high honors and will attend the University of Virginia, where she will play Division I tennis and write for the school newspaper. Erin Victoria Davis is the daughter of Dr. Jessica Wyant and Eric Davis. Swimming has long been Erin's greatest passion. She swam for and outside of Holton, and her training regime extends from early morning into the afternoons and weekends. She was elected captain of the Holton team her senior year, and this experience taught her what it takes to be a leader. Erin's greatest academic interest sprouted in Mrs. Chen's 7th grade science class, and she hopes to be a physician one day. Erin's community service has been impressive. In her sophomore year, she organized a jeans drive for homeless teens and children in the DC area. She has also volunteered at the Latino Student Fund and organized a book drive for Pakistani girls' schools. Erin has written for Scribbler for all 4 years, serving as blog editor in her senior year. Erin graduates as a global scholar and will attend the University of Pittsburgh. Lea Eastman is the daughter of Cynthia and Thomas Eastman. Her sister Elsa will be joining Holton this fall as a member of the class of 2023. A talented and accomplished artist, Lea enjoyed her time in the art studio where, as a drawing and painting major, she produced works that show technical skill, imagination, and attention to detail. For her senior project, Lea painted portraits of women in STEM fields as a way to combine two of her interests, art and science. As a junior, she was selected for the National Gallery of Art's high school seminar, and she has participated in art shows at Holton, Landon, and Glen Echo. Each year, Lea showed her athletic prowess as a member of Holton's JV and varsity soccer, basketball, and softball teams. A global scholar, Lea was an active member of the Environmental Awareness Club, and she made 2 trips abroad to Spain for the summer immersion and a junior journey to India. Lea graduates with high honors and will attend Villanova University. Solane Emily Fector is the daughter of Dr. Joel and Olivia Fector. She is a 10-year girl. Throughout her time at Holton, Solane has thrived musically, athletically, and academically. She sang with the chorus every year since 3rd grade, joined swing choir in her sophomore year, and served as president in her senior year. Solane has also distinguished herself on the lacrosse field, serving as co-captain this year. For the past 3 years, she played at the varsity level and was recognized as the most valuable attacker for the past 2 years. Yet, what is most impressive about Solane is her embodiment of the most important qualities of kindness, empathy, respect, integrity, and gratitude. She graced us each day with her enormous generosity of spirit. Elected to cum laude in her junior year, Solane graduates with highest honors and will attend the University of Pennsylvania. She did this playing lacrosse. Clara Cooper Ferrari is the daughter of Allison Cooper. A talented performer, Clara has devoted much time to upper school chorus and Holton drama productions, including Scapin, A Few Good Men, and The Crucible. Clara also sang with the Children's Chorus of Washington for 9 years and served as staff writer and managing editor of Scribbler. Ever since Mr. Cutt's 8th grade history class, Clara has been intrigued, that might be an understatement, by the story of Civil War nurse and founder of the American Red Cross, Clara Barton. She volunteered as a tour guide at the Clara Barton National Historic Site, where she amassed over 700 hours of community service over a 3-year period before the house closed for renovation. For her senior project, Clara worked to create a musical based on the life of Clara Barton. She has also spent 2 summers working at the Carousel at Glen Echo Park. Co-president of Tour Guides, co-founder of Knitting Club, and center fielder for the varsity softball team, Clara will miss the community more than she can say. Clara graduates with high honors and will attend Wellesley College. Alexandra Priestley Frazier is the daughter of John and Kimberly Frazier and the sister of Nikki, class of 2011. Alexandra has given much to the Holton community with her impressive performance in athletics. She served as soccer captain in the last 2 years and led the lacrosse team in her senior year. Alexandra also loved her community service as a volunteer at the National Center for Children and Families, Special Olympics, and at an NGO while in India. Alexandra is a global scholar who has traveled broadly. She went to New Orleans in 8th grade, to Spain on a Spanish immersion trip before 10th grade, and to India on a junior journey last summer. Alexandra was also active in clubs. She was the vice president of SAC in her senior year and a member of both Think Pink and Girl Up. She has valued her 9 years of close relationships with teachers at Holton, and she thanks them for all they have done for her. Alexandra graduates with honors and will attend Bucknell University. Jayla Marie Frith is the daughter of April Brown and Derek Frith. Jayla has been an exceptional leader at Holton and beyond. In upper school, she served as junior vice president, senior class president, peer counselor in 11th and 12th grades, and co-president of the Girl Up Club in grades 9 through 12. In the athletic arena, Jayla played JV basketball in grade 9 and varsity basketball from 10th through 12th. Outside of school, Jayla has been a Girl Scout for 13 years. She takes pride in her trips to Mexico to build houses with Esperanza International during the past 2 summers and her junior journey to India. She has developed her creative side with ceramics, and the studio is where she spends much of her free time. The senior class gift reflects not only Jayla's love of ceramics, but also her love of Holton. When asked how she wanted the class of 2017 to be remembered, she said, "I simply want us to set good examples for the rest of the upper school." Jayla, we all hope to follow your lead. Jayla is a global scholar, graduates with honors, and will attend the Cornell School of Industrial and Labor Relations as a Meidig Family Cornell National Scholar. Jorden Juice is the daughter of Eric J. and Lisa Ann Fuse. Ever since Jorden entered Holton in the 5th grade, English has been her favorite class. She also found joy in photography and took classes throughout upper school. Both English and photography were especially meaningful to her because they carved out a time to express herself creatively. Her inspiring photographs have earned multiple awards, most notably runner-up in photography for the Congressional Art Competition in 2016. Jorden was a part of the Jewish Culture Club, serving as vice president her senior year. During her junior and senior years, Jorden explored Holton's theatrical realm, taking on roles in the winter productions A Few Good Men and The Crucible. Outside of Holton, she has worked at American Plant since sophomore year. Through her experience, she has gained valuable insight about herself and others. Jorden graduates with high honors and will attend Carleton College. Sophie Gary is the daughter of Eric Gary and Bella Briscoe Gary. She's a 10-year girl. A 4-year member of varsity tennis and 2-year captain, Sophie helped the team bring home 2 ISL titles. A naturally reserved person, Sophie was taught by Coach Jan Azud to unleash her feisty side. He transformed Sophie from a shy player into a fierce competitor. A science fanatic, Sophie credits Mrs. Hansen's molecular microbiology class with igniting in her a passion for all things science. Sophie followed this interest into AP Biology, where she completed her senior project working in the field at the J. Craig Venstre Institute. When not in class or on the court, Sophie could be found at her table outside the second floor science rooms, aptly named Sophie's Place. Sophie is grateful for her friends and 70 sisters in her class and every teacher at Holton, as they have all had a tremendous impact on her life. Sophie is especially thankful for Mrs. Hanson, who fueled Sophie's love for science and served as an incredible role model. Sophie will attend the University of Rochester. Mayim Rose Galancha is the daughter of Amir and Renee Galancha. She's a 10-year girl. If one looks closely, one might find Mayim's footprints on the stage of the Lewis Theater. Not only did she take part in 8 Holton productions, but also she delighted her audience as a member of Improv, Holton and Landon's comedy troupe. Serving for 4 years on RA, Mayim was assistant director in her junior year and RA director her senior year, a position she enjoyed tremendously. She took a junior journey to Peru where she, quote, bonded with my classmates and had a unique chance to know a culture up close. In the classroom, Mayim enjoyed writing, especially her 10th grade term paper about the Kennedy family, and an 11th grade analysis of Pride and Prejudice entitled Colonoscopy, an examination of William Collins. For her senior project, Mayim produced a podcast that centered on the history and diversity of comedy. There's no doubt that Mayim inspired much laughter during her time here, and she graduates today. There will be more than a few tears. Mayim graduates with highest honors and will attend George Washington University. Caroline Parker Gilbert is the daughter of Dr. James and Suzanne Gilbert, sister of Kate, class of 2019, and Mary Claire, class of 2025, and the niece of Catherine Gilbert, class of 1978. Parker is a 10-year girl. An accomplished ceramics artist, Parker has been working with clay since her freshman year. She received 2 recognitions at the Scholastic Art Award competition, one for her yellow water bottles, which earned her a Gold Key Award, and another which was inspired by Dr. Wilson. Parker is also justifiably proud of the Think Pink Club, which she founded and served as co-president for the last 2 years. Think Pink's mission is to raise funds and awareness for breast cancer research. Their hallmark event is the Holton Landon Powder Puff Game, which has raised over $7,000 since its inception. A global scholar, Parker graduates with honors and will attend to Southern Methodist University. Sara Alt Graysdorf is the daughter of Stephen and Karen Graysdorf and the sister of Catherine Graysdorf, class of 2021. A passionate student of computer science, Sarah's worked mightily to bring coding initiatives to Holton to encourage more girls to pursue technology. Sarah founded the 3D Printing and Computer Programming Club in her freshman year and has served as president ever since. In addition, she led the robotics team and initiated the annual Hour of Code, which has become a requirement for all students. Her passion extends beyond the Holton community, where she developed and ran a workshop to teach underserved girls the programming language HTML, for which she earned her Girl Scout Gold Award in 2016. Sarah's love of learning and commitment to activities such as peer counseling and student council earned her the Alumni Scholar Award as a junior. Sarah graduates with high honors and will attend Boston University. Layha Corazon Hertzler McCain is the daughter of Douglas Hertzler and Jody Beth McCain. and the sister of Elizabeth, a member of the class of 2020. An accomplished violinist, Layha came to Holton in 7th grade to play in the orchestra. A highlight of her musical career was the chance to play from the score of Schindler's List on the concert tour in Italy. In addition to music, Layha is passionate about history and languages and delights in learning both. We saw this side of her as she competed on Holton's It's Academic team. Layha also loves to swim, racing with her teammates for Holton and working at her community pool over the summer where she taught children to swim. She is grateful to her swim coaches as well as many teachers at Holton who've supported her throughout her medical challenges of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Layha graduates with highest honors and will be attending Pomona College. Catherine Kim Hewlett is the daughter of Nancy Kim and Charles Hewlett. She's a 10-year girl. For 3 years, Winnie has been a star on the varsity softball team where she played first base and has been recognized by her teammates for her drive to better her game. She has enjoyed chorus, drawing and painting classes, and backstage work for many theater productions. She loves to work with children, tutoring here in lower school and at the Latino Student Fund, as well as helping to teach Mrs. Eby's 6th grade science class for her senior project. Winnie is the ranking scholar for the class of While she has many interests, nothing tops Winnie's love for science. Just ask her about squid. Mrs. Hansen's MMB class has been her favorite at Holton, and her summer research internship at USUHS that focused on MRSA and antibiotic resistance further sparked her passion for biology. Winnie graduates with highest honors and will attend Brown University. Whitney Wong Shu is the daughter of Walter and Amber Shu and the niece of Leslie Shu, class of 1989. Wei Wei is a 10-year girl. She has pursued all the arts at Holton, minoring in photography and painting and drawing, and this year majoring in ceramics, where she found the 3D medium and construction elements very appealing. She received honorable mention from the Scholastic Art Awards for her black and white textured vase. Having never designed clothing before, Whitney pushed out beyond her comfort zone to create a senior line for Punch this spring. She also participated in the bot ball competition. She appreciated the Global Perspectives class that prepared her for her junior journey to India, where she embraced the food and enjoyed her homestay. She continues to keep in touch with her host sister. Wei Wei played lacrosse all 4 years and has really enjoyed her senior year on the varsity team. She particularly treasures her time with her teammates. Wei Wei graduates with honors and will attend Bucknell University. Megan Elizabeth Hunter is the daughter of Chuck Hunter and Jacqueline Wilmore Hunter and the sister of Brittany, class of 2019. Blessed with a beautiful voice and some theatrics, Megan was a 4-year member of chorus who earned a spot in Swinton Choir in grade 10. Megan also sang in the gospel choir at her church, of which her mother is the conductor, as well as in her church's praise band. Megan believes that Holton's music program has influenced her choice to study music in college. Megan is also very active in community service. She and her family work with Celestial Manna, a community service organization at her church which provides food for people in need. Megan would like to thank her family for their love and support, particularly her parents, who've put up with her for the last 18 years. She said that. Megan also thanks Ms. Salata and her English class for helping her gain confidence in my writing abilities, and her BSU sisters for helping me to embrace my heritage throughout my high school experience. Megan will attend the conservatory at Lawrence University. Jillian Adelaide Hutter is the daughter of Michelle and Christopher Hutter. The breadth and variety of Jillian's pursuits during her 5 years at Holton demonstrate her creativity and passion for excellence, her avid curiosity about all things science, and her deep caring for others. As a participant in Holton's science research program, Jillian spent many hours working at the Georgetown University Lombardi Cancer Center, where she received recognition as a co-author of a research study on the long-term effects of calcium blockers on estrogen-independent breast cancer cells. Another summer found Jillian at Purdue University designing and building rockets for which she won the 2016 National Aerospace Challenge. She has also worked on behalf of sea turtles on Bald Island in North Carolina, where she developed a sea turtle protection system to shield eggs from predators. She has a patent pending on her original design for the apparatus. She graduates with highest honors and will attend Johns Hopkins University as a Charles R. Westgate Scholar. Mary Iannarone is the daughter of David and Sally Iannarone and the sister of Tess, class of 2014. Mary is a quiet and thoughtful young woman, but as her English teacher, Mrs. Case, describes her, still waters run deep. There's a lot going on in there, and it's been a pleasure to watch her grow. Mary says that of all her classes, photography and English were her favorites. As early as 9th grade, she demonstrated a fondness and talent for photography, so it's no surprise that she became a photography editor for Scribe during her senior year. Photography allowed her to capture the world in a different but just as effective way as she did her personal writing in English class, where she demonstrated her powerful gift for storytelling. Mary graduates as a global scholar, having participated in the Junior Journey to India and the Global Perspectives class. Mary graduates with honors and will attend Northeastern University. Mira Elahi is the daughter of Nashin and Nadim Elahi. She's a 10-year girl. A friend and confidant of her peers, Mira is a true leader. Her many activities and strong relationships have helped her grow into the warm and generous young woman she is. As an RA representative and honor council president her senior year, she embodied the ideals of integrity and self-reliance while taking seriously her responsibility to uphold the standards by which the school expects all students to live. Mira has been a member of the crew team for 4 years and was team captain and received the BB Award this past year. She has been a ceramics major for the past 3 years. Her work with clay has won her multiple Scholastic Art Awards and also inspired her to consider architecture as a possible career path. Mira graduates with honors and will be attending the University of Edinburgh. Caitlin Nicole Johnson is the daughter of Dion and Christina Johnson. Caitlin came to Holton in grade 4. An active member of the Black Student Union and Community Service Club throughout upper school, Caitlin helped to raise awareness of pressing social issues, especially those involving race. Caitlin's love of science led her to internships involving microbiology over the past 2 summers at the Carnegie Institute of Washington, where she gained experience in a research lab. Caitlin's other activities range from volleyball to ceramics to participation in diversity conferences. In the summer of 2016, I think, she went on a junior journey to Peru, where homestays and collaboration with 3 different NGOs allowed her to understand differences in culture. Always positive, personable, and willing to give advice, Caitlin has acted as a great role model for the underclassmen in her advisory group. Her senior project focused on the relationship between socioeconomic status and healthcare as she shadowed an orthopedic surgeon and volunteered at a local hospital. Caitlin graduates with high honors and will attend Washington University in St. Louis. Ava Navarre Jundanian is the daughter of Nicole and Lee Jundanian. Ava came to Holton Arms in 4th grade and has been very happy with her choice of school. She considers herself lucky to have traveled to both Spain and Peru, where she was pushed out of her comfort zone and encouraged to improve her Spanish. Aside from travel, Ava most enjoyed the time she spent studying science in upper school. Last summer, Ava completed an internship at a biochemistry lab at Georgetown University, where she worked on cyclic AMP receptor proteins. A 2-year member of the award-winning Chemathon team, Ava credits Mr. Dwan with inspiring her love of chemistry, a subject she plans to study in college. As she prepares for that next step, Ava would like to thank her parents for their wonderful support. Ava graduates with highest honors and will attend the University of Virginia. Olivia Rachel Kane is the daughter of Kevin and Jill Kane and the sister of Meredith Kane, class of 2019, and Danny Kane, class of 2021. A committed and competitive soccer player, Olivia entered Holton as a 9th grader and immediately made an impact on the varsity soccer team. Her speed and footwork helped the team get to an ISL championship game. After an injury sidelined her for much of her sophomore year, Olivia took off her junior season to focus on her club team and the recruiting process. She came back to Holton soccer in her senior year, where she was a role model and helped lead a very young Holton team to the ISL championship game, while earning all ISL recognition and all honorable mention. This self-proclaimed mathlete graduates with highest honors and will play Division I soccer at Princeton University. Yun Soo, or Kimberly Kim, is the daughter of Yoon Gung and Chung Chun Kim, and the cousin of Pamela Chang, class of 2007, Angela Chang, class of 2008, and Michelle Chang, class of 2019. A gifted artist with a wide range of interests, Kimberly has enjoyed her time in the art studios. As a ceramics major and drawing and painting major, Kimberly demonstrated her passion and creative spirit as she produced work that showcased her sharp eye and attention to detail. Her keen interest in the fine arts led her to pursue a 5-week pre-college program at the Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore last summer. There, Kimberly experienced a true college lifestyle as she stayed in the freshman dorms with 2 roommates, dined in the local hotspots and cafes, and majored in oil painting. As a senior, Kimberly served as a source of inspiration not only for her classmates, but also for underclassmen. Outside of school, Kimberly has been an avid volunteer at Stargazing Farm since her freshman year, where she works with animals who have not enjoyed the tender, loving care that Kimberly offers, especially to dogs. Kimberly graduates with high honors and will attend Boston University. Mia Alexandra Mambu Kimboko is the daughter of Rochelle Kimboko and David Walker. Mia came to Holton in grade 6 and has been active in serving the community from the start. Her 2 favorite activities have been peer counseling, where she served as co-president this year, and is team manager of 9 different athletic teams. Way to go, Mia. Mia was a dedicated and responsible member of these groups. She was also a valuable member of chorus and chamber singers in her senior year. Mia enjoyed her junior journey to Peru and believes the connection she made with her host family is something she will never forget. Mia says that the relationships she has formed with friends, teachers, and coaches have made her time at Holton extraordinary. She wants to thank Ms. Levywood and Ms. Seibert for advising peer counselors and give a special shout out to Ms. Keener and Ms. Treadwell. Mia graduates with honors and will attend Fordham University. Annalisa Noel King is the daughter of David and Rosaline King. Annalisa's talent, work ethic, and dedication to Holton programs in athletics and the arts make a combination little short of remarkable. Her sports include varsity volleyball, where she served as captain her sophomore and senior years, and varsity crew, where she was captain her senior year. She had the opportunity last week to race at the National Championships of the Scholastic Rowing Association of America. Annalisa was also president of HAA her senior year. At the same time, she excelled in performing arts, in theater and instrumental music, where she served as principal bassist in the upper school string ensemble, chamber ensemble, jazz band, and quite often in wind ensemble too. She pursued her interest in political activism by joining Spectrum, leading the group as president in her junior and senior years, and participating in an impressive number of diversity and leadership conferences. Annalisa will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities as a committed Division I rower. Annalise Lucille Kotz is the daughter of Brad and Renee Kotz and sister of Alaire, class of 2019. Concerned about the lack of educational opportunity for girls in developing countries, Annalise was inspired to found the Girl Up Club her freshman year, and she served as president all 4 years. Throughout her junior and senior years, she enjoyed her time as a peer counselor, guiding and mentoring younger students in the Holton community. A 2-sport athlete, Annalise played on both varsity basketball and varsity lacrosse teams since her freshman year and was captain of both teams in junior and senior year. Although she has received numerous awards both here at Holton and in the ISL, Annalise hopes to be remembered as one who always played her hardest and put the team first. Her relationships with the faculty and the sisterhood of the Holton community will stay with her forever. Annalise will graduate with high honors and will attend and play lacrosse at the College of William and Mary. Jorden Liu is the daughter of Carol and Andy Liu. Blessed with a quick stick and sharp blade, she was a formidable player on Holton's ice hockey team for all 4 years of upper school, and she captained the team both as a junior and a senior. She served as a role model for younger players, and they will surely miss her on the ice next year. Passionate about many issues, Jorden also served as vice president of Environmental Awareness Club, senior leader for HARP, and member of BSU. For her community service project, Jorden volunteered at Basic Concepts, a summer speech and language camp for children with developmental disabilities, where her specialty was kindergarten-aged children. She was so committed to this camp that she volunteered there every summer since 5th grade. Jorden was a playful spirit and still hopes that one day there will be a mini trampoline in the senior lounge. Jorden graduates with highest honors and will attend Hamilton College. Marilyn Catherine Lochard is the daughter of Paul Lochard and Irene Gorbiluga. A talented pianist, Marilyn has performed in public for years, first at Strathmore Mansion and more recently in 2 recitals at Carnegie Hall. Growing up trilingual in French, Russian, and English, Marilyn has a keen interest in global issues. Her junior journey to India, where she saw beggars at the gates of opulent mansions, exposed her to the stunning inequality that is sometimes hidden in much of the world. 4 years of volunteering at the cardiovascular unit of Suburban Hospital also allowed Marilyn to see a side of life many choose not to. At Suburban, she comforted people from all walks of life, many lonely and vulnerable. Here at Holton, Marilyn has been politically active as president of Young Democrats and writer of powerful editorials for Scribbler. A deep thinker, Marilyn has particularly enjoyed her courses in history, art history, and English. She credits Ms. Salata, her teacher of 3 years, for helping her convert her, quote, crazy ideas to prose that is thoughtful, coherent, and convincing. Marilyn graduates with highest honors and will attend Duke University. Sejal Catherine Makeja is the daughter of Robert and Sonia Makeja and the sister of Alina, class of 2022. In her 7 years here, Sejal built a reputation as a young woman with unusually broad leadership skills who took on challenges well beyond the classroom. At Holton, she worked on Scribbler as staff writer and section editor for Arts and Entertainment, the Center Spread, and the Web Connection. Secretary and Bayman Head Delegate for Mal UN, and founder and president of the Young Entrepreneurs Club. Sejal also worked mightily to change the lives of others in the Washington area with the Elevator Project, an organization she founded to help lift people out of poverty through job training and mentorship programs. She explained her belief in the ability of young people to change the world in her book, The Unlimited Power of Youth. Maybe Sejal will be the first woman president. Let's hope so. Sejal graduates with honors and heads to the College of Business at Cornell University. Sydney Morgan Mathis, daughter of Vincent and Catherine Mathis, started at Holton in grade 9. She's worked hard in and out of the classroom and given much to the Holton community. With Boosters, Sydney volunteered at open houses, helped at used book sales, and represented Holton at other schools in the area. As a peer counselor, Sydney has guided girls from the classes of 2019 and 2020 during their transition to high school. She has participated in both Mal UN and the Black Student Union and plays the flute in Holton's Wind Ensemble. She is the senior teen president of the Prince George's County chapter of Jack and Jill of America and has participated in Girl Scouts since kindergarten. Perhaps more than anything else, Sydney made her mark as a competitive swimmer for 11 years. She was a star in Holton swimming and ended her career here as one of 3 captains who led the team to both ISLs and Whimsicals championships. Great job, Sydney. Sydney graduates with high honors and has signed to swim at the University of Virginia. Would Terry McCormick please join me at the podium? Kaylee Eleanor McCormick is the daughter of Terry and Bob McCormick and the sister of Maddie, class of 2019. Kaylee is a 10-year girl. A passionate political activist, Kaylee's global awareness and her dedication to causes in which she believes have characterized her high school years. Proud of her Thai heritage, Kaylee protested against the Thai government in New York and Los Angeles. Closer to home, she attended the Women's March and protested to save the Affordable Care Act. For her senior project, Kaylee explored the question, why protest? Through words and pictures. A world traveler, Kaylee loved her global education trips to Madrid and Peru. Both strengthened her identity as someone at home in many cultures. Kaylee is a talented seamstress, designing for Punch for 4 years. Her most memorable creation was a Taylor Swift-inspired light-up dress, which she wears today in homage to her Thai roots. We will miss Kaylee's humor, honesty, and style as she goes out to change the world. Kaylee will attend the University of Toronto. Mary Claire Medeiros is the daughter of Luis and Clara Medeiros. She's a 10-year girl. Blessed with an ear for music and a strong backhand, Mary Claire has been a member of handbells since 7th grade and a member of the varsity tennis team throughout upper school, serving as captain in both junior and senior years. Mary Claire is especially proud that her team won the ISL championship in both her freshman and senior years. She is thankful to her coach, Jan, who taught her how to be both a good leader and a team player. Outside of Holton, Mary Claire is an accomplished equestrian who has been competing with her horses since she was 6. In 2015, Mary Claire was not only the Maryland Junior Hunter Championship, earning first place honors for the second time, but also the 6th place finisher in the Mid-Atlantic World Champion Hunter Rider competition. Mary Claire graduates with high honors and will attend Georgia Institute of Technology, where she will study environmental engineering. Charlotte Ann Yenshow Miller is the daughter of Annette Miller. Charlotte Ann's keen interest in scientific inquiry led her to participate last summer in a science research project at the National Cancer Institute at NIH, where she studied brain cancer. Her stellar contribution to this laboratory earned her an invitation to return for her senior project focused on targeting radiation to brain tumors. For the last 7 years, Charlotte Ann has given back to her community by volunteering at a food bank in Alexandria, where she helps needy clients fill out the paperwork necessary in order to qualify for free groceries. She treasures the connections she has made with these clients, as well as with fellow volunteers. Charlotte Ann's favorite extracurricular activity at Holton was managing the basketball team for the last 3 years. A dedicated musician, she has played handbells since 3rd grade, and this year served as president of the handbell choir. Charlotte Ann's independence, tenacity, and wonderful sense of humor make her a shining example of all that's finest. Charlotte Ann graduates with highest honors and will attend the University of Virginia. Emma Manning Morrison is the daughter of Patrick and Ann Morrison. Emma's love of travel led her to participate in the Junior Journey to India, a trip she found inspirational, as well as to serve as a youth counselor and teach English in Malta during her sophomore year. Emma's community service also took her outside Washington to Appalachia, where she served for 4 summers building and repairing houses in impoverished areas with the Appalachia Service Project. Emma is active in her church youth group and acts as a representative on the church's governing board. Intellectually curious and ever enthusiastic, Emma has especially enjoyed AP Core, Art History, and Government. A dedicated athlete, Emma played varsity volleyball all 4 years of upper school. She also managed the basketball team her junior and senior years. For her senior project, Emma worked as an intern on the Public Affairs and Congressional Relations Office of Planned Parenthood of Metropolitan Washington. She graduates with highest honors and will attend Davidson College. Samantha Louise Noland is the daughter of Lynn Sokolsky and Bentley Noland. Samantha has been involved in a theater production at Holton or Landon every season since middle school, including memorable leading roles in Scapin and Stage Door. She's been a 4-year member of Improv, and Coffee House also provided an annual venue for her creative endeavors. Outside of Holton, Samantha acted, produced her original work, and volunteered in a program for children with disabilities at Imagination Stage. Samantha has been in chamber singers since 10th grade and served as president of Jewish Culture Club. Samantha has also maintained a blog full of recipes, advice, and tales of her adventures in search of food which is gluten-free and vegan. In the academic realm, Samantha connected deeply with her teachers and the subject matter, especially AP Core and AP Art History. Reflecting on her Holton experience, she values, quote, the feeling that I can do anything and speak my mind. Samantha graduates with highest honors and will attend Cornell University's College of Arts and Sciences Department of Performing and Media Arts. Annika Altpeter Nordquist is a 10-year girl, is the daughter of Nels and DJ Nordquist, sister of Britt, class of 2024, and niece of Sylvie Brookby and Ingrid Houghton, classes of 1990 and 1994, respectively. A leader in intellectual conversation both in and outside the classroom, Annika has both grit and determination and is unafraid to express her views, challenge authority, and push against obstacles. Her life at Holton has been rich. She loves Latin, history, and writing for Scribbler. Additionally, she is dedicated to fencing and debate, competing in both at the national level and holding school leadership positions. She founded Holton's debate team and co-captained the Landon fencing team. Annika values her Christian faith as her life's vital foundation, as expressed through her love of singing and her desire to serve others through her summer mission trip to Romania and work with inner-city children. She is tremendously grateful to her family for their loving and steadfast support. Annika graduates with highest honors and will attend Stanford University. Sadie Ann O'Connor is the daughter of Michael and Cheryl O'Connor and the sister of Kelly O'Connor, class of 2019. Sadie's been involved in a wide variety of activities at Holton. She enjoys photography, served as photo editor of Scribbler. She played JV soccer and JV lacrosse, for which she was co-captain her junior year. Her experience in forensics has led her to consider a career in criminal justice. Last summer, she participated in a program for law and crime scene investigation in Virginia. Sadie loves to travel and went to India on a junior journey. For her senior project, she combined travel with classmate Mary Claire Onifer with her interest in art history to write a most unusual research paper. Together, they traveled to the Los Angeles area to experience the researched artworks in person. Sadie also loves animals, and her passion to protect them spurred her involvement as co-vice president of the Animal Rights Club her junior and senior years. So Sadie graduates with honors and will attend the University of South Carolina. Rachel Jane Olick Gibson is the daughter of John Gibson and Karen Olick. Rachel is a person who challenges herself inside the classroom and beyond. She's a global scholar who researched gender equality in Cuba with Jen Klein, a Georgetown law professor. Her passion for justice and change led her to volunteer her time in the political campaigns of Kathleen Matthews for Congress and Hillary for America. She's a veteran of Punch, where Rachel was forced to find a way or create a dress. Or sew one. With her good friend Parker, Rachel was also the founder of the Think Pink Club, which raised thousands of dollars for breast cancer research with a junior-senior flag football match. Rachel ran track for 4 years and served as co-captain, and she takes pride in the tangible results of her training and perseverance. Finally, Rachel is a writer who is indebted to the Holton faculty, especially to Ms. Solata, for helping her find within herself the power and magic of words. Rachel graduates with high honors and will attend Washington University in St. Louis. Mary Claire Onifer is the daughter of Andrew Onifer and Virginia Hume Onifer, class of 1983. Her sister Helen is a member of the class of 2019. From the moment Mary Claire arrived in 9th grade, she's been a spirited member of the white team. As rep in 9th and 10th grades, assistant captain junior year, and captain senior year, she often sported a white tutu, face paint, and silver tights. She played soccer for 3 years, lacrosse and ice hockey for 4. She joined its academic team as a senior and competed as the team's 4th member. In addition to participating in the junior journey to Peru, MC was a regular juror for Montgomery County's Teen Court Division. As an intern last summer for Congresswoman Barbara Comstock, she knocked on more than 1,000 doors in Virginia's 10th Congressional District. She was a member of Young Republicans as an underclassman and served as co-president this year. After the election, she urged her friends to come together. She wrote, quote, "Left wing or right wing, we are still attached to the same bird," unquote. Mary Claire graduates with high honors and will attend Vanderbilt University. Acacia Victoria Overstreet is the daughter of Jamal Woodford and Alpha Ruth Overstreet. Acacia has been involved in a variety of school activities, many of which reflect her interest in social, global, and environmental issues. She served as president of the Black Student Union, Model United Nations, and Punch, and as co-captain of the crew team. As president of MUN, as she calls it, the Secretary General of Holton's own Model UN Conference, and Secretary General of Holton's own Model UN Conference, Acacia has sent the proceeds from their annual fundraiser to the Kenya Center for Excellence, whose goal is to empower young girls. Under her leadership, BSU joined forces with Young Democrats, Young Republicans, and Spectrum so that the groups together could discuss a range of difficult issues. Her coursework in AP Environmental Science and Economics changed Acacia's view of the world and has led her to consider ways to combine these fields of study in college. Acacia graduates a global scholar with highest honors. She will attend the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. Cecilia Harrison Parker is the daughter of Sarah and John Parker. She came to Holton in grade 10 and jumped right into the drama world, participating in 8 Holton and Landon shows, including The Crucible and Twelfth Night. She also served as secretary and president of Drama Club. She was a 3-year member of chorus and traveled to Italy for the 2015 concert tour. She joined chamber singers her senior year. Cecilia has also devoted much time to serving the community, volunteering for 8 years at the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, an organization committed to supporting those with type 1 diabetes. She also contributes to the Washington Humane Alliance and participated in their annual fundraiser, Fashion for Paws. She spent her last 2 summers working as a counselor at Clara Barton Camp, a sleepaway camp for girls with juvenile diabetes. Cecilia is a global scholar, and for her senior project, she traveled to Tel Aviv to intern at the Gesher Theater. She graduates with honors and will be attending the Tisch School of the Arts at New York University. Victoria Alexandra Copeland Powell is the daughter of Robert and Elizabeth Powell. She is a 10-year girl. Victoria's interests are many. She served as a peer counselor and she played field hockey. She's also a global scholar who went on an immersion trip to Spain and the junior journey to Peru. As a French horn player in the band and a member of chorus, she values music as an expression of joy and a respite from a busy academic schedule. A pivotal moment for Victoria came when she volunteered at River School with children who are hard of hearing. That experience has inspired her to pursue speech pathology in college and to work with the hearing impaired. Victoria wants to express gratitude to all her teachers for preparing her well for the future, for imparting their love for learning, and for encouraging her not to give up even when things got tough. She will remember them with fondness long after leaving Holton. Victoria graduates with highest honors and will be attending the University of Virginia as an Eccles Scholar. Ashvika Chibber Rao is the daughter of Beni Chibber Rao and Ravi Rao and the sister of Ashna Chibber Rao, class of 2012. She's a 10-year girl. She has pursued her passion for swimming since the age of 9 when she began competing seriously on multiple teams. For the past 6 years, Ashvika has coached the younger swimmers in her summer swim team. In 9th grade, Ashvika joined the Holton swim team and, with the support of the incredible coaches, has dedicated herself to the breaststroke, butterfly, and IM events. Ashvika also has a great love of singing. She performed in the lower, middle, and upper school choruses over the last 8 years, and in grade 10 earned a spot in swing choir. This year at Coffee House, she performed an original arrangement of songs in Hindi with her classmate Raiva Saeed. Ashvika graduates with highest honors and will be attending Boston University. Raiva Arshad Syed is the daughter of Arshad and Mubina Syed. Raiva has served the community at Holton in many ways: president of Chamber Singers, vice president of the Young Entrepreneurs Club, captain of varsity volleyball, coxswain for crew, harp leader, and one of our most active and dedicated peer counselors. The freshmen flock to Raiva. Raiva showed her entrepreneurial power when she built a home theater from scratch, created personalized handmade gifts, as well as planned events such as a wedding party. As part of her independent global education, she created a website to collect donations for a school in the slums of Mumbai. While at Holton, Raiva valued the relationships she has built, the supportive environment, and the incredible education. Raiva especially wants to thank her sisters and parents for supporting her. For her senior project, Raiva developed an app to help people move to vegetarianism in order to reduce the negative impacts of agribusiness on the environment. Raiva graduates with honors and will attend New York University. Emily Chiemi Sharoma is the daughter of Akira and Josie Sharoma and the sister of Annalise, class of 2019. She's a 10-year girl. Emily contributed to many areas of Holton life, always demonstrating what a thoughtful and committed young woman she is. She played varsity volleyball for 4 years and was elected captain in her senior year. In addition to her academic and athletic pursuits, Emily enjoyed working on diversity issues. She traveled to multiple national diversity student events, culminating in a program which presented diversity issues to students, faculty, and the administration at Holton Arms. For her community service, Emily volunteered at the Latino Student Fund to help students improve their reading, writing, and mathematics skills. She also served as a peer counselor for 2 years. Emily is excited to start the next chapter of her education. She will attend Santa Clara University in Northern California. Taylor Amani Simpson is the daughter of Lisa and George Simpson and the sister of Avery, class of 2023. A four-year member of SAC, she was inducted into boosters in 10th grade. Taylor was also one of the co-founders of the Think Pink Club, which sponsored the Powder Puff game at Landon to raise funds for breast cancer awareness. For her community service, Taylor volunteered at the Green Tree Shelter, working with young children, teaching yoga classes and organizing activities. Her dedication to helping others was demonstrated by her volunteer work at So Others Might Eat, where she prepared and served food to the homeless and the hungry. Taylor values most her involvement in global education. In grade 10, Taylor traveled with Holton on the Spanish immersion trip and then to Peru on her junior journey. As she reflects on her years at Holton, Taylor appreciates those teachers who guided her throughout her years and those who've encouraged her independence, particularly in her senior year. She is fully aware that support was and will always be there when needed. Taylor will attend Spelman College. Shay Murad Sion is the daughter of Lisa and Roger Sion and the sister of Avery Sion, class of 2021. Inducted into the International Thespians Honor Society as a freshman, Shay's memorable roles include Malvolio in Twelfth Night and Reverend Paris in The Crucible. She has also contributed significantly behind the scenes as a technician and designer. Shay is a poet and has multiple awards from scholastic writing competitions to her name. She served as president of the Culinary Club, Asia Club, and Scroll. She is a self-taught digital artist and has worked as an intern with Writopia Labs in DC to develop other teenage writers. She has shared several of her plays and podcasts at Holton's Coffee House. She also had a coffee shop, but that's separate. Shay graduates with honors and will attend Oberlin College of Arts and Sciences. Ariana Nicole Soltani is the class of Susan Soltani, and Mark Soltani is the daughter of Susan Soltani and Mark Soltani and the sister of Katerina, class of 2018. Ariana is a gifted athlete and artist and has played on Holton's JV and varsity tennis teams throughout her high school career, serving as captain in 9th and 10th grades. She also assisted the coach with his summer tennis camp. Ariana was elected to HAA in her senior year. Ariana took on a ceramics major as a senior after 2 years of taking the minor because she wanted more time to grow as an artist. Ariana also served as vice president of her senior class. Outside of school, Ariana applied this level of passion to caring for others. She has volunteered with many organizations dedicated to children and completed an internship with Hope Cam, a nonprofit that helps pediatric cancer patients stay connected to their schools. Ariana graduates with honors and will attend Tulane University. Skylar Serini is the daughter of Mark and Patty Serini and the sister of Maya, class of 2014. Skylar's cheerfulness and dedication have characterized her leadership as a four-year member and president of Orchesis and co-president of the Happiness Club. An active member of our church youth group, Skylar's favorite community service project was repairing homes in a work camp in Mescalero, New Mexico. Skylar's close relationships with friends and teachers are her most cherished memories of her time at Holton. Last summer at Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences, Skylar pursued her love of science as she measured stress in mice in the Science Research Internship Program. During her presentation last September, Skylar reflected that she learned the importance of finding joy in whatever you do and having a good work ethic as the most important takeaways of the summer. Fondly known for shedding more than her share of tears, we have no doubt that she will cry tears of joy as she graduates with highest honors. Skylar will attend the Oxford College of Emory University. Alexandra Whitney Steelman is the daughter of Ted and Andy Steelman. Fueled by her competitive and adventurous nature, Alex tried several sports in high school, participating in 8 seasons in 4 years. Alex played varsity soccer her junior and senior years, training on the field and in the studio with the same coach. Dedicated to the fine arts, Alex majored in drawing and painting 2 years in a row and took her eye for design to the next level as editor-in-chief of Scribe. Her interest in craft and craftsmanship led her to build a cedar-stripped canoe for her senior project. Alex will be remembered by her classmates for her humor, she's human too, but humor, watermelon eating capabilities, and commitment to all things for which she has a passion. Alex graduates with highest honors and will attend Cornell University as a civil engineering major. Victoria Theed is the daughter of Elizabeth and David Theed. She's a 10-year girl. Always eager to engage in a good intellectual discussion, Victoria participated in a travel debate team for several years. She combined the skills learned in that forum with a passion for writing developed in Ms. Spack's and Ms. Scherbel's English classes and produced outstanding opinion pieces for Scribbler. She credits Dr. Wilson's core and art history classes with helping her realize that she wants to study political philosophy in college and hopes to become a civil liberties litigator. Having also enjoyed her classes in math and science, especially biology with Mrs. Craig, Victoria co-founded the 3D Printing and Computer Programming Club with Sarah Graysdorf in her freshman year to try to close the confidence gap between men and women in STEM. Through this popular and active club, Victoria has left the legacy of having introduced hundreds of students to coding. Victoria graduates with highest honors and will attend the University of Michigan. Phoebe Alexandra West is the daughter of Natalie and Eric West. Phoebe came to Holton in 9th grade and has proven to be a young woman of many talents. Phoebe enjoyed the volleyball and tennis programs, but then turned her attention to community work. As Community Service Club president, she organized local projects and joined with the Girl Up Club to help young women around the world. For 4 years, she served on a youth philanthropy board for the Charles E. Smith Life Communities, and at school, she worked at the Panther Pantry for 3, rising to the position of store manager. These activities have sparked her interest in business, which she plans to study in college. Phoebe believes that her junior journey to India was also a formative life experience. At Holton, she has loved her history and English classes where she learned to write with confidence and delve into global topics important to her. Phoebe graduates as a global scholar. She will be attending Tulane University, but first will travel abroad to Rome in the fall with other Tulane students. Phoebe is the final member of the class of 2017, but we're going to wait for her to sign the book. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Please be seated for the benediction to be sung by the Holton Arms Chorus, after which we would like you to stand for the singing of the Alma Mater. Rise to sing the alma mater.
While the graduates, platform guests, followed by the junior class, trustees, recess from the amphitheater. And then please join us in the dining room for a special reception in honor of the class of 2017, and thank you for being here.